Hey there, New Covenant. This is Pastor Chris. Just wanted to let you know that at our session meeting in April, at the end of April, the session decided to go ahead and resume our Sunday services tentatively on May 17th. So that is this coming Sunday. We will be following our typical time schedule, which is an early service at 8:15, Sunday school small groups at 9:30, and a late service at 10:50. If you've got a Sunday school that's going to be meeting, you might have a new meeting room due to social distancing requirement needs, and we will have those meeting spaces posted for you. We will have identical services to start out with. That is, the 8:15 and the 10:50 service will be exactly identical in its format and songs and style and all that. It's going to be the same service done 2 times. And as a result, we're asking you folks who typically go to the late service if you would consider registering and coming to the early service. So we are not packed out on space. We have a limited number of seats, and we are going to be taking registrations for the services. So that's a little different, right? And we'll be taking those registrations through the website, which is newcovenantepc.com or ncepc.net. If you navigate to the tab called registration or registry or something like that, we'll send out a link as well. It's obvious which one is the link. And there you'll fill out the form with your family unit name, the service time, the service date, family unit name, number of seats you'll need, a phone number, and whether you want to be voice or text contacted in case the service you have registered for is full. So we'll take the registrations on the website, and if your service is full, we will contact you sometime Saturday and let you know that it's full. And if we, since this is our first time doing something like this, maybe we will even need to add a third service in the evening. We'll just have to check that out as we go. This is our first time for a pandemic, so who knows these things. Now, if you are not a techie if you know somebody who's not a techie person in the congregation, would you please give them a call and let them know that you will either register for them for a service, or that you will, or that they can call the office and leave a message so that we can have our numbers there. What precautions are we going to be taking? Well, we're going to try to eliminate the need to touch things. So we'll try to have the doors open. We'll all enter through the south doors through the main entrance, and please leave the building through the north doors. One-way traffic. We're not going to be passing the plate. We're going to have collection boxes by the doors as you go out. We will have the chairs clumped for social distancing. We ask you to wear a mask if you're going to come. We are not going to be singing out loud, at least in this first week. We're going to be humming instead. That way you can still participate. We're going to be spraying the chairs down with a disinfectant after they've been used. We've got some hand sanitizer available in the building. And again, another precaution is that we're going to be taking registrations. So please check those out and register. We don't want people showing up at a service and figuring out that we're full to capacity and have to turn people away. Now, who should pass? Who shouldn't come on May 17th? A couple of different groups, three groups maybe. People whose conscience is opposed to meeting at this time. We understand, that's okay. We get it. So please wait until you feel comfortable. Our goal is not to try to shame anybody who's coming, and our goal is not to try to shame anybody who's not coming. So if your conscience is opposed to it at this time, please go ahead and wait until you feel comfortable in your conscience. People who are at risk due to age or underlying health conditions, if you're older, you might consider waiting. If you've got underlying health conditions, you might consider waiting. And people who are sick or have recently been sick or been exposed to sick people, we ask that you would pass. What do I do if I don't feel comfortable coming? Well, we will continue to post the service on YouTube. It'll probably go up in the late afternoon. We are investigating a way to live stream to Facebook through our congregation's Facebook page. You'll possibly be able to catch the service there. We will continue posting the sermon to our Dial-A-Sermon service that we've started up, That phone number again is 844-603-9051, and that will be just the sermon. You can listen to it on your phone. And if you don't feel comfortable coming, you can request a DVD of the service, email or contact the office, and we can get that for you. Again, if you don't feel comfortable coming, we're not trying to shame you into coming, and we understand. But we are excited to meet together and to worship the Lord and to hear from God's Word this coming Sunday. Please register, and we'll see you when we see you. Thanks.